What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another one. We are out here at a pond that is the absolute definition of a frog fishing pond. Whoa, my gosh, Watson, you just scared the crap out of me. Got a little buddy today fishing. This is just the landowner's dog. He just absolutely scared the crap out of me. But this place is a definition of a frog fishing pond. There's a bunch of scum on top of the water. There's cattails. There's just a bunch of crud. There's a bunch of grass here. It can absolutely get smashed whenever you're throwing a topwater here. So we're gonna be throwing a frog today mainly. That's really about the only thing I have. I've got that and a few other topwater baits here with me today. Of course, I'm gonna be throwing this on my Dobbins Caden 745C with straight braid and going from there. Hopefully we're gonna get some fish. As you guys can see, some pallets behind me. That's for another project that you guys are gonna see pretty soon. For my duck hunting pond. So stay tuned if you want to see some DIY building stuff. But anyways, let's hop over to the GoPro, get fishing and get on some fish. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just start with this frog right here. It's a mid-sized frog. I usually like throwing popping frogs, but I also usually like throwing Guggen Squad frogs. I know a lot of people probably hate on that, but to me the Guggen Squad ones honestly walk really well, and they do not take in water like some of these other brands do. I hate how some of these other brands take in water while you're trying to fish them and then they start sinking. It's just pretty annoying if you ask me. Watson, your parents are gonna hate me. Let's see if anything wants to hit this today. Usually something likes hitting it out here. There's some big fish in here. I've caught some big ones in here before, but lately they've been smaller ones though, so I'm hoping that I can maybe pull a decent sized bass from here today. All right, so let's keep on walking. We're just gonna kind of go around the pond until we find some, and I'm hoping we get some today. It'll help if Watson doesn't go in the water for getting some. Oh, something just swiped at it. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I think about just textbook topwater frog ponds, this is the type of stuff I think about. Oh my gosh, there was another one. Of course, Watson, you're gonna go after every single fish that I even get bit. Watson, of course it's gotta be one of those days for him. I think that these are just little fish. Hey, Watson, come on. Let's keep on moving now that Watson kind of got in the water right here. He's probably gonna just follow me around and get in the water everywhere I go, which is okay. But hopefully he just at least stays out enough for me to catch a fish. Oh, something just busted on a bug over here in this corner. I think one of these dragonflies. Maybe I need to try one of the dragonfly baits. This is usually the area I get something to bite at. Watson. Oh my gosh, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to fish here. I'm gonna have to go find somewhere else to fish at. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to fish at. Geez, there was something. I just heard that one. I looked down and I saw a splash. Oh my gosh. How did I just miss that? That thing hit it like as soon as it hit the water. Oh, let's get it right back in there. Oh, there's one. Am I getting him? Oh my gosh. He absolutely destroyed that. He really wanted the frog, didn't he? Well, smallest bass I've ever seen hit a frog. See you, buddy. Well, we're back on a different day. And this time I've got my buddy Sean with me, if you guys can see him back there. And we're doing more topwater fishing. At least I am. He's probably not going to. It looks like he's got a little beaver bait in his hand right there. So I'm gonna do some more topwater fishing at a different pond. We didn't have much luck at the last pond that I was at. Had a few blow-ups, but didn't land any. Well, no, I landed one, I think. Yeah, I think I landed one fish maybe. So it wasn't too successful. So anyways, we're at this pond. I'm gonna throw my GoPro on, get to fishing, hopefully catch some more on a topwater. Well, I am setting up my GoPro still, and then old Sean over here has to pull up that little fish right here. So already on the little beaver bait. You're using a small beaver bait too. Let's see what you're using right there. That thing is tiny. So, well, there we go. Hopefully gonna be a good day. All right, now that Sean's got one, I've got to catch up now. I just got this little topwater toad. I'm hoping I can get a topwater bite. I just missed one. It had to have been a tiny one. I think I'm gonna swap to an actual bottom bait. I think it's a little too hot with it being the middle of the day. So right out here, there's what they call the fish hotels, which are these little cage things with some structure that they build into them. So when they put little like minnows and stuff in here, they've got a place to hide. First cast. That little of a fish just freaking made a huge fight. Holy crap. It's one of the Kraken crawls from Guggen Baits, but buddy, you could have made that way easier for yourself if you didn't flop around like that. No, I've got, it's just one of the Guggen Baits ones. All right, let's see if we can get another one next cast. It used to be to where you could just go up and drag a buzz bait along the bank and catch fish one after another. Like I think one day between 3 of us in 3 hours, we caught 107 fish. Doing that, yeah. There we go, there's another. It's a monster, dude. Look at that monster. Have you seen a fish bigger than this before?
No,
I haven't.
think so.
This is the biggest one I've ever seen in my life.
It's a giant dude.
MLF and BASS have nothing on me. All right, buddy. He had freaking sparkles from this thing all over him. Can't tell me there's not gonna be a fish in this little shaded pocket right here. Well, we are back at the house after fishing, and it was tough. It's been tough lately because it's been really hot out. It's been either really, really hot out or raining, and I think that's what makes a big difference with all this fishing. Even with ponds and everything, it just makes it tough this time of year. Oh, I see a smudge. All right, there was a smudge on the lens. I got it though, but it's just been tough fishing. We end up getting a few fish. This pond too, the landowner, his son is out there doing a bunch of conservation type stuff on it, and he's got a forestry permit, and he's been spraying weed killer and stuff like that everywhere. So I'm thinking there was probably some runoff that got into the pond, because this place has gone downhill a lot since he started doing all that to the ponds about a year or two ago. So anyways, we caught a few fish, not many, but a few. And it was still fun nonetheless to get out and get fishing. So I'm going to be hitting up the rivers here again soon to get fishing. Probably take my boat out some more here soon. And then we may have a trip or two planned here later this fall for more down south fishing. So stay tuned for all of that. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on the next one.